familiar with Onet, the social media platform that was designed to cater to the particular needs of your company. With the broad feature set of the Onet, you will be able to interact, connect with others, and share in ways that have never been possible before. If you would like to get free access to Onet, you can register at www.coolzone.ai.
Hey, Magic Unicorn of ONPASSIVE, 21st of December, woohoo! Yesterday's 360, wow. That's all I can say is wow. And Marty was almost speechless when he saw himself climbing the Burj Khalifa. Exactly what Mr. Mufara said was going to happen. Anyway, don't forget to give him a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell. Here's Marty and Chris.
You had to bring the donkey out, didn't you?
Had to bring the donkey out.
I love that video, dude. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. Greatest video I've seen. That was if you didn't notice, that was Marty DeGarmo, and I loved it. I'm still laughing about it. Not only is it funny, it's actually a great marketing tool. So, all right, Marty, back to you.
He was right. I climbed that darn Burj Khalifa. Legs are killing me right now from it.
I like how you looked back after you jumped and he picked you up. You look back like, hey, where am I going? You missed somebody.
Anyway, thanks everybody for being here. By the way, if you post a nice chat, Chris or myself will show it. We'll bring it up on the camera. Yesterday, for all of you that were there, yes, it was a magnificent, fantastic webinar. We had the powerhouses of ONPASSIVE corporate side, blew me away. I do have it uploaded. I will put it on YouTube very shortly. I had internet issues yesterday, bad. I got a 1912 freaking home and the plugs were loose. I didn't realize it, but anyway, it's fixed. It's better, as you can see here. We're making it, and I will post it right after this meeting, right after this live. I'm going to do a little summary about ONPASSIVE. It's towards the end of the year, but I want to kind of go a little bit by yesterday, what went on and what's going on, and to put my opinion on things and how I see it and what I've been part of. In a couple of months, I will have been here 5 years. And like I've said many times, this is a gift to me. ONPASSIVE has changed my life unspeakable ways. I was very good at what I did when I worked, respected, and very quickly through health issue, I lost it all, like in one day. I didn't accept it here, but I had to accept it. And I thought, man, that's it, 42, I'm done. Yeah, I mean, you live on, but you know what? You have to have a reason why. You have to. A lot of people that are out there now that get disgruntled, they're just not smiling. I'm not talking about the religious side of it, okay? I believe in God, and without him, I'm nothing. Okay, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about why you're on this earth and you're doing something. And for me to be part of a company that was designed from day one to uplift humanity. Yeah, you look at AI, we have high technology, we have everything that you could ever imagine will be on the platform of ONPASSIVE, but the core foundation of ONPASSIVE is uplifting humanity. And did I know it right away? No. As time went on, this is the part for me that is priceless. It made me look inwardly at what really matters. When you get older, you do that anyway. But my main thing, really, for my whole adult life, anyway, is I want to make enough where I don't have to worry about it. I believe ONPASSIVE will far surpass that. Uh, I don't want to hype ONPASSIVE. There's no reason to. I believe anybody, most people have goodness in them, which I know that for a fact. But anybody with a thinking brain, and I'm not talking you have to be an Einstein, just an average person like me, could come in ONPASSIVE, see what they've done, and very quickly, if you're open-minded and look at what they're doing and why they're doing it and how they wrapped everybody in this blanket of ONPASSIVE, would right away know, wow, this company is different. It's not like anything I've ever seen. And Ash touched on this yesterday, and I'm glad he did, because we've been talking about it on our lives many times. There's no reference point for ONPASSIVE. They cannot look at other companies at a certain level in launching the company or growth in the company or nothing, because no one has ever started where we did and going where we're going. No one. No one. And people say, oh, that's arrogant. It might be arrogant, but it's true. It's really true. And that's why a lot of times, yes, we have a big family in ONPASSIVE. There's a lot of people here now, almost 400 people watching. But I really want people that will stumble across this or somebody shared it to let you know, be open-minded, sign up for free, get in for free, go into the mall of ONPASSIVE, the platform of ONPASSIVE, the city of ONPASSIVE, whatever you want to call it, and watch what buffet they have opened up for each and every person on this planet if you want to partake in it. No special skills. It doesn't matter if you're poor. It doesn't matter if you're tall, skinny, thin, bald, hairy. I don't care. Woman, any culture. You come in here, and ONPASSIVE was designed that it's colorblind, it's religious blind, it's nationality blind, and everybody is treated like what? Like a human. And that everybody should be uplifted if they can. Yeah, now, no doubt, I know there's going to be affiliates and people that grow business and are business people online right now. But I'm talking to you too. I generate new leads every single day. I don't buy leads, I generate them. So you're going to know what I'm talking about. I would not ever do anything else but ONPASSIVE. Never. Why? Because I've done all the other. Everybody said, well, you never did this business. Listen to me. You put a different title on it and you put a different product, the core business is the same. I don't care what the product is. It doesn't matter the pay plan. It doesn't matter. They're all the same concept. I got mine. You get yours. Now, and ONPASSIVE, is it a charity? Absolutely not. If you're in and you're plugged in and you want to win, you can win. You want to win more, you put a little more effort. It's not get rich quick, but it is get something. You're going to win. The amount, how fast, somebody told you that, it's a lie. Why do we always find a tendency? I did it, that the best hype was the business I wanted to join. Why? Oh, this is phenomenal. Listen, no matter how great I sound, no matter how great the company sounds, if the results never wind up in your pocket or in your heart, it's a ripoff. Who cares what the title says and what flashy sign you see or what affiliate link you get and 3D and jets flying around and this could be you. If it never happens, why mess with it? Why keep going back to it? No marketer I've ever met in my entire life, and I'm 63 and I've done this full time 20 years, would come into a business normally and not made a dime for 5 years, 4 years. No one. I did it. I'm so glad I did it. And I had other marketing friends that were marketers and very successful, thought I was completely insane. They're starting to change that tune. I just want to say they're starting to change that tune because I got into something where I could see the Burj Khalifa before one brick was laid. I could see the Taj Mahal before I actually saw the finished product. ONPASSIVE is a massive, massive arena or a digital store or a mall that is endless possibilities. And thank God, a few years ago, I started to see that whatever I know is mind blowing, and whatever I don't know is completely breathtaking. Like I'm almost afraid to go there. So I go where I can go, know what I know, and that's enough. But I see things coming, and it's never less than my crazy imagination. It's never less than the possibility that I think it could be. And I believe the cup is running over, not half full. That's me. And then when I get there, I realize it's not only a cup running over, it's running over the table, it's flooding the floor. That's the opportunity of ONPASSIVE. And all the things I heard on MLM or dropship or all that, email marketing, all of it is a numbers game. Can you bring in more numbers than are minus? What's minus? All the people are going to quit because they're not going to make it done. Can you do it faster than that? Can you constantly bring people in until you at least get 400 or 500 people that are making break even, maybe $100 a month, $200 a month? And by the way, they think they are successful. I made money. I'm successful. Man, if that's the line, if that's the bar, what are we doing? ONPASSIVE is unlimited. I don't have to be a gymnast to go on the balancing beam. I don't have to go weightlift for 12 hours a day to be Mr. Universe. I don't have to learn how to market and all these gadgets and all these keywords and long tail keywords and SEO and all. I don't have to know any of that. All of it's done for me. I can point a finger. Company, can you drive traffic from there to here? And you say, well, you have to pay. I'm willing to pay. If it works, I'll pay until my kneecaps fall off. Because here's reality. Everybody out there in MLM or whatever, most of them, I'm not going to say everybody, I don't want to go too crazy, but I believe it. 99% of the people in MLM pay something every month, whether they make a dime or not. I made one payment to become an early bird founder. One. And they gave it back. And during that time, I went, are you kidding me? And then yet people won't come in to at least look. Now, I'm not saying that. A few million have already come in. Different reasons. Customer products. Some come in to build a business. Some come in because they want to make their life different. And you need a vehicle that you can rely on. I've had a lot of vehicles I can't rely on. Physically, cars where I get in, I go, I pray that they make it to work. I got rope holding the door closed, okay, when I first got married. But now, people need the same thing outside of that. Business-wise, I don't want to go to my friends and family and say, follow me, I'm going to rip you off just like I did last month. Follow me, we're going to do it again. Why is this better? Because they said it is. What? Oh, you don't need any skills. You don't? No. Just ask every friend and family you have. That's a skill. You got to learn how to lie to your friends and family again. And I don't think people mean to lie, but it's a lie. That's where people say motivate, motivate. Motivate is not a good way to say it. You can inspire people, but if you have a good reason or a good product or a good company, and you just say to people, come in and look at it for free. Now, if they don't want to do it, that's okay. That person is happy being not happy. There are some people that are negative, and negativity is what they feed off of. I don't get it, but they are. But to be able to come into a company free, sit back, and just feast your eyes on what's going on. Sit back for 6 months. Okay, there's that. There's that. I got paid to join. I got paid to verify. All the other companies are making me pay them to verify who I am. Now what? You start to look at, when you feel comfortable, you're going to say, wait a minute. I put my toe in, now I put my foot in, now I'm going to dive in. All the other companies, you're in automatically. You get in, you pay to get in, and you buy a kit, and you're in. Now you are treading water to keep your head above. You're not learning how to swim. You're learning how to survive. And then you say to your friends and family, join me. And they're looking at you going, can you swim? Yeah, I'm swimming really good. It's a lie. No, you're not. You're drowning. And they join you and they drowned with you. Not on purpose. I did it. You believe the hype. I believed the hype. I believed that so much people believed me and believed the hype. On passive, there's no hype. If I told you everything about ONPASSIVE, and I mean this, anybody watching, if I told you everything about ONPASSIVE, you would probably never get in. You say, well, what the freak does that mean? It sounds too good to be true. It does. There's no reason to hype it. Now, we've had morons hype it, which I don't understand why. Is it get rich quick? No. You're going to make $1 million in 90 days? Get 50 no's until you get 70 yeses, all that stupid little story, like nursery rhymes. Why do we have a nursery rhyme in a business? Bing, bang, babada, boom, 50 in and you're a fool. I mean, what? Just freaking have a business that's legit, ethical, brick and mortar, and they do all the work. And by the way, this company has spent tens of millions of dollars in the foundation of a company that splits the profits with the people who want to participate. I didn't spend a dime. I don't pay for the electric. I don't pay for the marketing. I don't pay whatever. And then you say, well, it's on passive.com. That's not you. Hell, it ain't. Nobody can come on passive except to one of us. They do everything for everyone else. They do all the heavy work while we eat and drink and be merry. No joke. No joke. You owe it to your family and yourself to humble up, get in, and look for free. I'm saying it because I want tens of millions of people to come in and see what we have. 3 billion joined Facebook, over 2 billion, right? Do you think they're ethical and everything they do is up front? I'm not going to badmouth. I don't want to go to court. Willing to do that. Go look up how much Facebook makes. Then ask yourself this question. How? because they sell Facebook burgers. I mean, they sell Facebook pizzas. I mean, where's the revenue coming from? Be smart. Here, revenue comes from a product sold and you get a commission. They do not sell your information. I'm not non-passive, and somebody takes my name and my email and gives it to third parties, takes a few dimes and nickels from each one, equaling $1 trillion a year probably. Nothing. In fact, in my company, the one I'm in, all the revenue that they share, because everybody says, well, you're not a really good marketer if you don't have more than one stream of income. I agree. But I guarantee I don't know any other business. Now, you come look if you want. But listen, you come in as a customer. I'm not saying this to everybody has to be an affiliate or a business person, because you don't even need to be a business person to be an affiliate non-passive. I'm saying if you come in and you're looking to make an income and you say, well, I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, you ain't seen this freaking basket. This basket is huge. And there's every egg you could imagine already coming in it. Streams of income. It's Niagara Falls of income. There'll be many, many products in ONPASSIVE that are at unicorn status. $1 billion a year. Many, not one. Go look at the big companies. Go look at the video conferencing. There's like 5 big boys, 5 big dogs. They make a few billion a year for what? One product. One. How many we have? How many we have in the pipeline? 10? 15? Just waiting to come out. We're just fine tuning. We're going through growing pains. And if you don't think companies go through growing pains, you're naive. You live a fantasy world. Everybody does. The difference is ONPASSIVE got dressed in front of the world. You didn't see him with the 3-piece $2,000 suit on Mr. ONPASSIVE. You saw him buck naked and getting dressed all the way through the process. That's the difference. And I'm proud to be there from the beginning. And I know the end is going to change people's lives. And I have many friends and family, and I don't mean bloodline. I mean friends and family that I've known and grown to love everybody, that they're going to be looking good in a very short amount of time. I don't put time limits, this and that. You sell products, I believe, when this thing starts kicking really into gear, boom, and there's plenty of room for you. I could see if we said, I was in business that charged you to get in $2,500 minimum. And I brought in a lot of people. It's not the money, it's trust. Come in, look for yourself. And when you're happy and you're glowing and said, oh my God, you were right, I don't mind you coming back to tell me that. Because by the way, I don't care who you join in ONPASSIVE. I promise to God, I don't care whose link you register on. I do not care. Find somebody in the chat. Go to Chris Johnson. That's how much I'm telling you this is a big deal. And you name a marketer online that would say what I just said. No. It's all about me. Even if I was on MLM and here with Chris, I'd be buddy with Chris, but inside I'm going, I got mine. Chris can get his own. That's truth. Sorry. Anyway, I'm done preaching for today. I believe I only went 25 minutes. I said I'd be 10. I have no concept of time. You know, I'm late every day. But by the way, before Chris comes on, you see that face? He's the most changed person in ONPASSIVE. As said it yesterday. Don't say anything, Chris. I'll mute you. He's about to come on, and right before he said, I don't know. I don't know if I really have anything, but watch what happens when your heart speaks. Now, you can turn your volume down because I'm loud. He'll shake your windows. Okay. So here he comes. Come on, my brother Chris.
Hey, thank you, Mister. Let's see, building climber. I still can't get over that video. I'm still laughing about it. I'm not just laughing. It's the reason I laugh about it is because Ash has teased him for the last 6 months about Marty DeGarmo climbing the Burj Khalifa, and Marty was sweating over it. I thought it was pretty funny. First, most important, let me put out some prayers. I seen the Beeve on here is also Rob and Lynn. Thank you for getting rid of that bad person. I appreciate that. Uh, I want to shoot out some prayers for the Beeve, Pat Parent, Harold Fox, uh, Jake Fish's wife surgery was successful. Shoot some prayers out to all these individuals, including the Mafara family, for strength and wisdom. But our sick brothers and sisters out there, I'm always praying for you, and I know this whole entire family is. Uh, wow, some of the things that was said yesterday. It was nice the first day on the Arabic webinar. Of course, I don't speak Arabic, even though Ash thinks I do, but I don't. I knew pieces of it. To know that he was going to come on 360 and say, bring some people with you, made my whole day. It was a lot of fun. I guess there was two big kickers for me is when Dr. Tarek got on there and he couldn't hear us because where he was at was in the mall where was one of our offices in Egypt, looking over the pyramids. Pretty cool stuff there. And what this guy had to say. And if you missed it, go read the notes. And I want to thank Janet Butler, Peter Shore, Daryl Cook, Dan Street for the notes. Always, those notes are my lifesaver sometimes because actually, when you're hosting a show, your mind's going crazy, your phone's going off, and I love reading the notes. So I want to big thank you for the great notes, by the way. And they were put in there fast. And like I said, Marty will be putting that video in the back office there soon. Uh, it's listen, I don't know how I can explain to anyone uh, the bulk of this business, the excitement of this business. Even if I had 100 people say you're crazy, they just don't know. Um, Educating yourself in a company that's changing the world is an amazing thing, and that's pretty much what I did. I asked people to do the same thing as check it out for yourself. Um, and I haven't said this in a while, but I do. You know, I would say 97% of the people out there have never tried something online because 3% of people said, oh, this isn't real or this is fake. Um, Check it out for yourself. I'm going to tell you, this is the first online company that's going to set you free. I say that quite a bit now. Passive will set you free, but you got to take the first step and at least check it out. Um, we do have I can't even, there's no words to say how I really feel about Ash Mafar, how great he is. And it does hurt my feelings when people try to knock him or put him down because he's done nothing but to try to help people. He's got quite a following to the foundership and others. Over 3 million people, with the founders included, waiting to bust into a passive and experience what's about to change the world. Ash used to say we're going to change. You're going to see different colors in the world. The internet's going to be blown up by a passive. We're going to change the internet, and a lot of you are thinking, what does that mean? And all I say is sit back and watch. The things that Dr. Tarek said yesterday, uh, we're changing the colors in your life because they were amazing. I think that I think that if people just would pay attention to what's going on, you'd be amazed. Sometimes it's hard to understand what's going on, but I got into this company because I didn't have to understand it. I didn't have to do anything with it, and I absolutely loved it. The fact that we had some little scrambles with Bangladesh, he's saying business as usual, taken care of. A lot of people on here I see asking about Bangladesh. We're good. Everything he had to say was positive. Um, One of the funniest things as we were talking about to Oh my gosh, my mind's blank. A new show on Friday, and we've probably spent 20 minutes coming up a name with it for Ron Hobart. Sorry, Ron, my mind's a little tired today. And it was really funny. It's called, oh my gosh, I forgot it. Something, oh man, my brain is just squashed today. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Ash said he was going to come on that show. That's 8 o'clock on Friday. Everyone is welcome. What was the name of that, Marty? Oh, I can't remember now. You're muted. You're still muted.
I just watched the video and I can't remember.
Oh, something. Oh, yeah. Well, someone's gonna write it in here.
Yeah, write it in there. Oron something.
No. It was O something O. Let's O. That's it. Let's O. And we messed with that for 20 minutes, and it was a lot of fun. So, and I think Ash, he came up with a couple ones at first, and Ash loves being creative, and you can see in his mind and his face, like he came up with the first one. We're like, yeah, and he looked all depressed. And what did he do? His brain went harder to work. I gotta come up with a better one, and he did, and that's what I love about him. See, a lot of people don't know the other side of Ash Mafara as far as just being a good friend, a good brother, and he's always there for people. I don't care what he says. When he gets excited when people are doing new things, they're busting out of their bubble, and this is something that I love about him. He picks people up. He don't knock them down. Even though even the people that knock him down, he just keeps going. He doesn't really got a bad thing to say about him, and that's where I am terrible at, because I don't like when people pick on people. There's no reason to do it, even though I'd like to pick on a few people. But know this, that, and before I forget, because I always forget, happy birthday to everybody. Red Redfern will be coming on today at 2:30 with the recap, which he does so well. Everyone loves those recaps. He's visiting Jane's mom right now, so at 2:30 Eastern time, Red will be coming on. So we got a couple hour break there from us, and make sure you check out Red. But I do suggest you go read those notes. They're very, very important to show you where this is going. He talked about toward the end of the year, he talked about something huge in January. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to take a little bit of Red away from Red there. He was talking about $10 million payouts in January. They're working with companies that want to buy our company, and they just checked it out. These are all positive things. Dr. Tarek, his 25 years of experience he talked about, and where we're going to go. This guy, just Dr. Tarek.
Chris, can I cut in 1 second?
Yeah.
I just want everybody to know that out of the 10 million, I'm getting none.
Oh God, don't even start.
I want to feed the people that are nasty.
It took 8 million just to make the video of Marty climbing the Burj Khalifa, so he's being compensated. But yeah, someone will twist that around. But just imagine that guy's $10 million in January handed out in commissions. And yeah, it's all going to Marty, but it's really not. It's going to go to everyone, and that's what you need to look forward to. Now, sometimes people, don't get me wrong, guys. I do understand there's people out there that are hurting. It's Christmas. I get it. But this is the last Christmas you're going to have to go through this. All right. Things are going to change. People are going to move around. Aspafar is going to bust out things that's going to constantly put a freeway right to your front door of traffic, of commissions, of people you don't have to deal with. That's the greatest thing. You own a company, and you don't have to deal with anybody. You have no responsibility. Again, Aspafar is taking that responsibility. I think that listen, if you're an impassive founder and you're not plugged in, you have no idea what's going on, I suggest you just read the notes of what's happening. And there's a lot of people out there who haven't even migrated yet, who maybe signed up a long time ago that completely forgot about it. Here's my suggestion. I'm not going to baby feed you. I'm not calling you anymore. I'm not emailing you. I'm telling you, if you want to change your life, you got to do something about it. Myself, Marty, Red, Julie, Robin, we have put out so many things. Susie, Michael Williams, Peter Scher, we have put out many things to people that have either not paying attention or just forgot about it to wake you up. right now is a great time to wake up and at least migrate into the OES of this ecosystem. And I'm being dead serious on that. Don't miss this. You got it. If you got into this 5 years ago and you just didn't pay attention to it, shame on you. You should have. But uh, if you are waking up now, we urge you to register. Get into the OES. It's real simple to do. It's not hard to do. And let's just do this together. But the things that are coming our way, Dr. Tarek gave us 1% of what he can do and what he's doing. All right. Now go read the notes. I'm not going to explain it to you, but it was very, very, very exciting for me. I'm glad that I got to hear it in English. Peter sure was trying to tell me what he was saying in Arabic after that video, and I was like, oh my God, Pete, that's huge. And to know that Ash was going to bring them on to 360, and which he did, and had them each talk about. I mean, Mohammed Nazel, he was messing with me, which I absolutely loved. He was wishing everyone big Christmas. Listen, guys, there was no other way to say it, but you are the luckiest people in the world, me included, Marty included. I feel blessed every day knowing that I'm going to have a company that's taking care of everything in my life. People say, you can't say that. I can say that. I see it working right now. I see commissions going through. I see things getting better each day, the windows opening. Marty was touching on a little bit. Nobody's perfect. In a company this size, small things, little things are going to happen, but they're always addressed. Ash Mafar has came through over and over again, even though people doubt him. And he never shows that. He just comes out, all right, guys, this is what we're doing. He doesn't get too far into the future, but he gives you enough to say, guys, this is big. It's happening. Catch your dreams. Don't even just dream. Think about them. Make them reality right now. Think about what is going to um, exist in your life when a pass truly takes off. Greatest company in the world. Yep, I got my brother who denies me, and I got friends that deny me. I feel sorry for you because you're missing out on something great. I don't miss great things anymore. I missed a lot of them in my life. This isn't one of them. Did I try a bunch of things online? Nope, I didn't. Well, Marty will say I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I just jumped into this because I believed in it. And it really was about just helping a lot of people. And I can't wait. Right now, say some prayers for people that are coming. Holidays aren't always great for people that have small kids. Maybe they lost their job, and it's not a joyous time for them. But let ONPASSIVE change that. I can't wait to see the faces on young kids around the world who got fresh water. I shared a video about 3 weeks ago about what Christmas is to kids or what do they want. And they show little kids, we'll say in America, oh, I want a big fire truck. I want a Lamborghini. I want a big boat. And then they show kids from the other part of the world. And some of them said, I just want to see my brother eat for 3 days in a row. Um, I can't wait to see my father be well. They weren't asking for things. They were asking for things that are more important to the family. This is what ONPASSIVE is. Okay. ONPASSIVE is out to help everyone it can in a process by using founders. Ash Mafar has literally touched the entire world right now in every country, but the founders have got out there and talked about it and touched. Each founder from each country is going to do amazing things in their country, and I really can't wait for that to happen. Thank you, John White. Let's O. It was great to see John White on here yesterday. It was his birthday. John had lost well over 100 pounds. He looked really good. He's healthy. I'm absolutely loving that. And that's part of Ash saying you need to get in the best shape of your life. Mentally, physically, John took it very serious, and he did it. Marty's responsible for putting this out here when John started. And now I'm taking advice from both these guys who I love about getting healthy. I do want to enjoy the rest of my life. What's our cycle? We work 30 years, 40 years. We try to pay for our kids' college. We try to pay for everything. And then pretty much what happens, we get sick and we die. We die. Make that journey important. A lot of us is just the same journey. I mean, if I went through a cemetery and I could talk to every dead person in the world, it's the same thing. I worked, I paid my bills, I loved, I got sick, and then I'm gone. I need a lot more more stuff in my life than that, than I just work, work, work. How about I enjoyed, I helped, I loved, I was passionate about doing great things. Unpassive has opened my mind up to all these things, and I guarantee it's opening your minds up right now, even if you don't. All right, I'm talking way too much. Marty DeGarmo, once again, congratulations. I absolutely love the video. I know it's being shared like all over the place, which I'm very, very happy for. Don't forget about Red at 2:30. He's also doing a Monday Fun Day on Sunday. Christmas special, that's 11 o'clock EST. I'm sure he'll talk about it. Everyone's welcome. I know Ash, he invited Ash, Nazelle, Mohammed's Squared. Anyone that wants to come, it should be a lot of fun. And again, don't forget about um, oh, well, I keep forgetting. Let's on Friday at 8 o'clock. That should be another a long one. Let me tell you, I think it's going to be a long one. So, and anything else that's going on, check your back office. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Fantastic. Well, we covered a lot in about 42 minutes. Anyway, like I said, and Chris said, we're in a good place. We're asking people to take a walk, come and look for yourself. That's it. You keep your wallet and your purse away. You don't need it. You don't need it to come check it out. There's a lot of the versions that, a lot of products that are that are that cost money. Forget the 3 free ones. You get them for life. You can test them for sometimes 7 days or 14 days. Do it. Why not? You'll see what we say. You'll see it for yourself. But whatever you do, don't let this pass by without coming in and giving it a once over. Really, please. Anyway, love you all. We'll see you, and I can climb the Burj Khalifa. Anybody can. That's all I want to tell you. So, see you all tonight, tomorrow, the next day, and we'll be back tomorrow, Friday at 10 a.m. We're going to try to do some interviews, but who knows? It's crazy at my house. It's crazy
Busy,
because of
busy,
the
busy.
holidays, but we're going to keep going. We'll keep going. Anyway, see you all, and God bless.